must all start like this. Well. Look who's back. It's our audience. Wow. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sci-Fi Academia YouTube channel. I like sci-fi. Do you?
Yes.
And do you?
Sure.
Okay. We all like sci-fi here, and that's why we're talking today about a series of fantasy and horror, and it's people who like it also like science fiction, so it's okay. So, what this video is about, you might be wondering. You're like, is it about just people sitting, eating oranges? Where are you doing?
I'm just standing here.
Just sitting here? No.
No.
This video is about two hooligans who have never seen the show Supernatural. They didn't even know what it was before today.
That's not true.
Besides you did, and maybe you did too.
I don't think so.
Okay, she doesn't think so.
Jemima didn't know.
So, my name is Cademan David. This is Eric, this is Jemima. Forget their names, they're not important.
Rude!
You'll probably never see her again, unless you watch our trailer. Basically, I showed these two the very first episode of the first season of the first Supernatural show.
There's more than one.
Kind of.
Oh.
There was another one for a second, but it was really bad and then they canceled it.
Ah.
I thought we would just sit down and talk about what it is like to watch Supernatural for the first time. Yeah, we're going to start by sharing their just sort of thoughts right off the bat. Let's start with you, Mima. What did you think?
I thought it was good, but kind of annoying how my brother kept popping balloons at the scary scenes.
Who did that?
I wonder. But the end was sad.
The end?
Yeah, the end of the episode. That
Why was it sad?
Is it okay if there's spoilers?
Yeah.
Spoiler warning! Oh no, spoilers!
Okay, it's fine.
It's because Jessica died.
Who's Jessica?
Jessica?
The main character's girlfriend.
Who's the main character?
Are you saying that Sam's
Sam.
the main character?
I mean, obviously Sam and Dean are both main characters, right?
Yeah.
But I think there could be an argument if one of them is more main. It might be Dean.
Really?
I think so.
Let
Because,
us
well,
know
this
what you think in the
episode,
comments.
very much makes it like Sam. But I feel like the rest of the show is kind of like, it's more about like how Dean deals with stuff than how Sam deals with stuff.
Gotcha.
And it's like more of his personal journey. Though the first season is definitely more Sam-centric, I would say. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Eric, what's your overall thoughts?
I don't know, it kind of gives off the feeling like when you're like alone at nighttime.
What?
That's what the show feels like.
It feels like when you're alone at nighttime.
Yeah, and like you're like,
So,
you think that you like know that there's nothing like there, but then you're also kind of like, this is kind of creepy.
yeah, you think there's something that's gonna go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I gotcha. So what about this first episode though? Like, just in particular, the storyline, the plots.
I think it was a pretty good first episode. Like, it introduces everything pretty well. You kind of have I don't know if I would say like basic, but kind of like a basic monster that they deal with.
Yeah.
Nothing too like crazy happens, but I think it really it works really well as a first episode.
Okay. So, what do you think, if you were to make a prediction, where the series is gonna go? And this is for both of you. Where do you think it goes from here?
I think people die probably.
A lot of people
Whoa.
do die.
Imagine if
About one in every episode. I don't think there's an episode of the show where no one dies.
Sad.
Well, because usually it begins with
Yeah.
someone dying, and then
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
and Dean have to investigate.
yeah.
So people die. Okay, Eric, what do you think?
I mean, I kind of get the idea. It kind of turns into a very like formatted, like every episode is going to be like them going
Mm-hmm.
and solving a different thing. Of course, they're probably gonna keep looking for their dad,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm guessing.
Wait, they have a dad? Spoilers.
I'm pretty sure most people have a dad. My guess is that they're going to find their dad at the end of season 1.
That would make sense.
I could be off, but I think they're gonna find their dad at the end of season 1, and then season 2 is gonna be them doing something else. And so it's like the season finale will be them finding their dad.
Yeah.
But then throughout this, they're gonna be on their way to find their dad. They're gonna like come by different mysteries and stuff and weird monsters, you know.
Yeah, yeah. That's a pretty good guess. That makes sense. Let's talk about if there was like the elements of the episode either you didn't like or really did like. One of like for me, I really like just the idea of like the brothers and they're like basically going on a road trip.
Yeah.
And it's like the music, the like stopping at gas stations, and I really like because like this first episode, and a lot of the episodes I think in season 1 in particular are like they go to small towns. It's a lot of like small towns and stuff like that.
Okay.
Now there's episodes that take place in cities too, but I really like the small towns and like the local sort of folklore being real and stuff like that.
Nice.
So that's all very fun to me. So is there like I guess just overall, yeah, what about it did you like and what about it did you not like? We'll start with mine.
I feel like I liked all of it, except when Jessica died. So it was good, but
Yeah.
Jessica died, so
It's
not
very
as
weird that you remember her name.
good. Really?
Yeah. Like, because I was like, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Well,
He called her Jess.
Yeah.
what do you think, Eric? Likes and dislikes.
I mean, I think as you said, like, earlier when you're watching it, some of the dialogue is kind of, unrealistic, I guess.
Brandon Sanderson calls it maid and butler dialogue, where it's like they're saying things that each other already know just to get the audience up to speed.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And there's definitely, like, as they're walking out of Sam's apartment, there's a lot of that, where it's like, oh, we were a family of hunters, you know, we were raised like warriors, you know, we're trying to find what killed our mom, but we still haven't done it, so we kill everything else. And a lot of that dialogue, I think, with small alterations, would really work. But as they have it, there is a little bit, and a lot of these early episodes have just a little bit of that, like, as you know, we're monster hunters.
Yeah.
That's true, but as you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, no. And I think it makes sense, and I don't think it's like, it doesn't make it like unwatchable or anything. It's just like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't necessarily, I wouldn't want it, you know. It's I don't like it.
Right.
But I don't think it ruins it necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things that I feel like are done really well in it are kind of the I guess the horror aspects I feel like are done really well, like not seeing what exactly she's doing to the guy who died in the car, which makes it more terrifying.
Oh, yeah, I didn't like that guy either. I
You
forgot
didn't
about him.
I don't think we were supposed to like him, though.
Yeah, he's kind of meant to be unlikable. Makes it easier to kill him off, I guess. It is kind of interesting how much it doesn't actually, like, explain about the spirit, like, because, you know, you see, like, the blood go all over the windows, but then when the boys find the car, it's, like, very clean, and it's like, okay, so does she have, like, cleaning powers? Or, like, you know, how exactly does she work?
I think that's part of Woman in White lore, is that they all have the ability to clean really well. Which makes sense, because they're all housewives.
I guess so, yeah.
I don't know, forget I said that. I did think about that, though,
Uh-huh.
the second time, because, like, it seems like the police officers are acting like there was no trace of him in the car. But so then it's like, it almost feels like maybe the episode wasn't written with the blood splattering, but then they
okay.
added that for like dramatic effect. I don't know that that's true,
Huh. Yeah, that is
Um,
interesting.
but it does seem very much like, it's like he just vanishes. But maybe women in white do have clean powers. I don't know. Never met one.
Yeah,
Thankfully.
it does.
That'd be scary.
it is kind of an interesting thing though, where it's like it doesn't ever really explain that, and I think that adds more like mysteriousness to it.
Yeah.
I guess another thing that I'm kind of like a little bit, not that I dislike it, but it's kind of again kind of just an unrealistic thing. It's just like the police being as ignorant as they are
I thought
seems a
about that
little
too.
bit odd, I guess.
Well, ignorant in what way?
I guess the fact that like Sam and Dean like leave so easily, basically just that they're able to get away that easily, and I think like, I guess maybe the police just wasn't as good in 2005, but I feel like if that were to happen today, like that wouldn't, it wouldn't be as easy for them.
It's
to just
also like
escape
a
like
small town.
That is true. That is true.
Because like I could see them leaving Dean there,
Uh-huh.
right? Because it's just a small town and they don't really have like a lot of people to kind of deal with them. But it is kind of weird at the end how they just sort of, leave and now like the police have kind of forgotten about them. There is stories that like play with them being in trouble with the police later on.
Oh, okay.
Like there's, well, kind of, but there's like one storyline that like spans over a few episodes, where there is like an FBI guy who's like going after them,
Spoilers.
and also, there's an episode that kind of explains a little bit how they can sort of get away.
Okay.
But I'll put in the video right here. Woo! This is what I'm talking about. Do you see it? Woo!
Oh yeah, right
You
there.
guys just won't watch the video because that's a spoiler, kind of. Okay. Yeah, I think you do have to kind of accept that the Winchesters just kind of get away with doing a lot of things that in real life would actually be much harder. Because, like, they're doing, like, credit card scams and stuff like that.
So, it's not a real story?
It's not. No, this wasn't a documentary.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sad.
This one's not a documentary.
Yeah, the next episode is.
Oh, okay.
The next episode, yeah, there's Wendigos, there's just not women in white.
It's kind of inconsistent.
Yeah. Yeah, real life is kind of consistent. Yeah, so I think that covers all of the bases. It sounds like both of you like the show.
Yeah, so far. We'll see when we watch the next one if we still like it.
Yeah.
I will.
So it's like you would keep watching it if like you just if you're just flipping through channels in 2005 and you just run into this on the CW channel.
Probably.
You would be like, I'm gonna tune in next week.
Yeah, I think I would at least watch, like, I'd probably watch more to see if I really do like it or not. I think from the pilot, I think I like it, but it's still kind of like, I feel like I don't really know enough about it to really like it. It's kind of like there's still a lot of unexplained things, so.
I will say, out of all of the shows from like this sort of time period or like this sort of vein of TV shows, I feel like this pilot holds up the most.
Oh.
Where like I think this is a really good pilot.
Yeah.
When I go back and watch things like Arrow, even Doctor Who a little bit.
What?
I like the episode Rose, but it also does, for lack of a better term, kind of reek of that era.
What?
Yeah.
Where it's like, it feels kind of outdated in a lot of ways.
That makes sense.
But this, like, completely still works for me. Like, there's nothing in this that I'm like, oh, well, that's obviously of the time. Like, the only thing is that the footage is a little bit more grainy than we're used to.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of like that for the TV show.
I think a lot of like older media being lower quality kind of is just like an aesthetic thing.
Right. Well, yeah, and
Kind of
especially
works as an aesthetic, I
especially
should say.
this show, because it's like, you know, it has just like a taste of like that sort of found footage
Yeah,
vibe, like that. So it just kind of works with the show,
that makes sense.
and also like it's very darkly lit most of the time, especially in the early seasons,
Hmm.
which is I think it's cool. It looks cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's where we end the video.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say?
No.
Is there anything you want to say?
Oh, actually, wait.
Yeah, you want to say something?
You guys need to subscribe, because according to this statistic, just kidding. We're not gonna be like other weirdo YouTubers who are always like, according to this statistic, most people who watch our videos aren't subscribed. I don't even know if that's true for us. We don't look at the analytics.
Well, there's also basically no one watches our videos, so.
Yet.
Anyways, you should subscribe, like the video.
Sorry, I shouldn't say no one.
Let us
There
know
is
what
a
you
few
think.
people, and if you're one of those people, you're very lovely, and I appreciate you. And a median A+ to you, Jemima, and you, Eric,
Mhm.
for remembering that the episode was good. And
Remember?
to
I
anyone,
literally just watched it.
it's not important, don't worry about it. And to anyone who leaves a comment on this video, likes the video, subscribes, or shares it with your siblings. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!
Don't forget to brush your teeth.